All right, guys. Hey, Chuck with Traders War Room, man. Hey, who made money with TWR today? We absolutely killed the market, crushed Spy, Q, Netflix, Meta. I mean, on and on and on and on, guys. I mean, Spy and QQQ, Spy for over 500%. All right, guys. Hey, QQQ Chuck with Traders just War Room, hang on. Hey, who made money? On, guys. I mean, Spy and QQQ, Spy for over all right. That was kind of weird, but I had like multiple screens going at once. Anyways, man, basically what I'm getting at is Spy over 500%, QQQ over 300%, Oracle. I gave that free on all the social media platforms, and I got a lot of hate this morning because that was down this morning. I said, hey, just be calm, cool, patient, relax. And the sniper came out and we absolutely killed that one. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. This is the lunchtime crunch, and we're here to crunch the numbers and go out there and find stuff to attack the market with. Check out the text message trade alerts, man. Those people over there on the text message platform, I got some love from them today via text message back. Man, they're absolutely loving it over there. And at $10 for text message alerts, you can't beat that platform. Okay. So if you like the alerts sent right to your phone via text message, I got you covered. The university, you guys already know that, man. I'm not here to beat this in the bush. All right. Listen, we got college level curriculum that involves trading and investing. If that's something you're into and you really want to develop trading and investing and you're serious about making money, then the university is for you. Mentoring, again, if you're serious about investing, if you're just a casual trader that's like, hey, this analyst push Spy, let me go ahead and dump and FOMO into this. Ooh, awesome, made some money, then probably the mentorship isn't for you. But if you're truly wanting to really develop yourself, then hit us up, man, because we're down to go ahead and see what you got and help develop you into a fantastic trader, make you into a pro. And then, of course, we got the 2023 campaign out here. Remember, that's making that market bend that knee. We're looking for 2024. And the person that we pick for the 2024 campaign winner is going to get a huge prize. And we will give that out in December, just in time for Christmas. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into it. I'm going to open up Webull. We're going to knock it out, man. Let's look at it. Let's start with Spy. All right. I got the 15-minute over here. I got the 5-minute over here. All right. Actually, I want to do the 5-minute over here just for simplicity. And I'm going to put the 15-minute over here. All right. So 5 minutes over here, 15's over here. Guys, this is what we saw. Okay. Coming out the gate, we got some job data reports, right? It came in hot. So we got the dump. Okay. But the numbers weren't that bad. Okay. And when we dumped, we knew that we hit this bottom here and we started wicking out. Okay. We hit that seller's exhaustion. And if you go back, let's go ahead and just march back just a little bit. Okay. Because guys, you can't continue down, down, down without having some kind of relief. Okay. It gave you the warning signs that we were looking for relief right here. Okay. When we kind of finally hit a pop, came down for another leg, and then we hit seller's exhaustion. Okay. It was just a matter of time. We just came out of consolidation zone and we started popping. We popped hard. Okay. Now, I'm not saying that we won't go down again into next week, but the likelihood of us going down, significantly is slim because we have a lot of ground to cover. Specifically in Spy, look at this. This is about 445, right? We'll call it 445. all the way down to where we're at currently. Okay. There's a lot of ground to cover. We want to go ahead and retest some levels. We want to go retest 431, right? We want to go retest 435. Remember, SPY and Q, they like to move, and Tesla for that matter, a lot of stocks, the big names, right? They like to move in fives and zeros. Okay. Now they'll land in different areas, 428.50, but really what it's looking for, it's looking for 430. It's looking to go push 430 and see if 430 can hold. If it can hold, it's going to push, and then it wants to climb to 435. Okay, those are the levels that we're looking for with the bigger names. All right, but absolutely, we knew this was happening. You can only go down so much with at least a relief rally, and specifically not a huge catalyst of incoming data that's pushing us down further and further and further. Okay. Yes, we had some bearish, news and stuff like that, but the news really wasn't crazy, market crash type of data. Okay. It was just stuff that was giving people the heebie-jeebies. All right. So went ahead, got that out of the way. We took off running. Guys, we look like we just want to keep going. Okay. I got a feeling we might even go attack 430, see if we can hold it. If not, we'll probably sell off maybe into close. It's Friday. Okay. Give a little bit of this back. That's fine. But the high probability would be to go ahead. And if you got a little bit of money from today specifically to leave on the table, I would go ahead and the risk versus reward would be worth the juice if you wanted to squeeze it to go ahead and go long for a swing over the weekend. And I would stay within range. I'd stay within a range of about, 430 to 435 on a SPY specifically. But, it would be the high probability of success for a gap up going into Monday, into next week's market for some bullish continuation. So that's what we're looking for. I'd look for a little pop, a little juice coming out of here, a little pop, go retest at 430. Then I'd be expecting some sell off into the close of the market since it is Friday. Same thing with Q. I don't have to go back in Q. It's the same idea with Q. Okay. SPY and Q, they're moving based off of the big Magnificent Seven and the big mega cap people. Okay. So we already know that. And that's exactly what's happening right here. You can see we're tabling. We're real tight right here, coming off of this high right here, off the 15-minute, and we're just consolidating right now mode, looking for probably to push up to 365. That's where Q wants to go. 365. It wants to go test those levels. Probably hit resistance. I'm expecting resistance, probably to pull back into close just like that, and I'll be looking to go long on some of the movers and the shakers. Again, I got a screener over here that I used earlier. I'm going to go ahead and pull up my watch list I created this morning. If you guys didn't take my class the other day, I taught a class on how to build screeners. Okay. And, it's simple, but it's very effective because anybody can do it. But knowing the parameters to put in on the specific market conditions is the key. That's where the experience comes in, and being able to cipher through thousands of stocks and just get a little pool of the stocks really that you want to focus in and pay attention to. Pioneer, okay, popping a little bit. There's talk about XOM buying Pioneer Natural Gas. Okay, this would be huge for Pioneer. You can see the gap up already. It's already excited over this. Okay, XOM probably is a little low on it. Let's take a look at XOM. XOM is a little dippity dip, right? Took a little dump off of this news. You can see the gap down on XOM, but it's kind of recovering a little bit. I'd expect it to probably sell off a little more, and then we'll probably go into next week, and XOM will probably pop up. I'd be looking probably to go long on XOM more so than Pioneer. I'm not so keen on Pioneer right now, even though Pioneer's moving. I think we already missed the boat. Okay, I think normally when you get these huge companies that are looking to, do mergers and acquisitions, it's not a good look. Like some people will probably be like, oh, it popped up so much, I'm going to go short. I would hold off on that because you got this pop, because you got a lot of influx of big money coming through while it's, deciding. And these decisions can take a while. And usually you just see a bunch of consolidation just coming across. Okay. And your money will just theta away. So you kind of just want to chill until a decision's made one way or the other. And then most likely, you'll be able to catch a little bit of a bumps until the actual merger and acquisition goes through once the decision is finalized. So I'd be waiting to make a move on PXD specifically, but XOM, you could probably end up after this week, into close on Friday today. You probably could be safe to look out for contracts long on XOM. Let's actually look at XOM right now. Look at options. Okay. We want to give ourselves some time. Let's go. First of all, we'll check 27 October. We want to look to see. And right now, we're most likely going to look at the call side of the house. First thing we do, anytime you're looking at options, you got to look at the volume. Okay. We don't want to get into these options that have like hardly any volume. We want to be able to slip in and out. We want to slip jab, right? Okay. Just like a boxer, we want to be able to slip in and out of our trades. And you can only do that if the volume is high. This right here, this is a little out of the price range, specifically for smaller accounts. So we don't really care about that. Coming back down over here, now we're talking, now we're in our range, right? The 55 looked like the 115 is what's getting a lot of the attention here. 115's in the range. XOM can definitely reach 115. I mean, it was almost 120 just like not too long ago. Also has some volume associated with it. This one by far is probably the best bet for your bang for your buck. Is this 187 contract at 110. If you went right in between the bid and the ask, I bet if you went like 191, you'd be able to fill almost immediately. That has the highest volume. I'm more keen. I like this out of the money option here though. Delta theta ratio is nice. I like that. Gives us a decent push from 107 up towards 115. Looking at it basically a $7 push. And on our delta, we're looking at 17 times 7 pushing on top of our premium. That wouldn't be a bad payday at all. So I'd be looking at that. That one seems like a pretty decent risk versus reward. And it's pushing out a couple weeks, plenty of time to make the move. And in XOM, you can see as we go back into the chart. I mean, hell, look right here. When was that? That was September 27th. So not even, hardly a week ago, it was up here at 120. Okay. Now it's down here. Yeah, we could easily spike back up, and we even got this gap to fill. So on some decent news, a decent catalyst, popping the gap and getting a nice little spike. And it typically likes to do that. You see when it dumps hard, you typically will get a nice push. You'll get your wave up, a little pullback, and another wave up. Your kind of ABC pattern going on. So we're on the downside of on the backside of the Elliott wave, hoping to create this level here to get the jump to the upside. So I'd be looking to go long on XOM. That'd be a trade I would take myself. If I get into it, I'll alert it definitely on the platforms. PDD, I don't really like the Chinese stocks, but we went long on PDD. In the text message alerts not too long ago, it did fairly well for us. I like PDD. I like a couple of the Chinese stocks, PDD and Baba. I like those ones. This one seems to be pretty popular. I mean, it pushed almost $7 on the day. Look at that. I mean, I wish I would have caught this one. This was in my scanner yesterday. I just didn't, slip past my mind. I was focused on some other stuff, but yeah, this one popped up. Now, what happens typically when you get these? Oops, am I on this side? No, that's 15 minutes. All right. What happens is after you pop extremely hard on these, you'll sell off a little bit. Looks like we're about to cross our moving averages to the downside. I got a feeling we probably could go short, and we would touch our 50-day. If we want to do a day trade on this, we could go short, probably get about $1.50 push to the downside, taking back some of this, and then meeting some resistance at support, and then probably push back up if the news is definitely good enough to warrant this type of move right here. But typically, let's go out a little bit on this because I want to show you what I mean by the breakouts. All right. Okay, because we've done this before, right? We had a range here. Okay, get our top level. Let's go ahead and be a little more conservative on it, right? Come in here, get our bottom level, be a little more, right? And then we'll go ahead and move this around. All right. So here's our range. And we like this level, you know, we can come up a little bit. We like this level. We got little touches, all right, little bottoms, right? And it's inside this range, you're at 99.50, 92.75, right? Let's call this 99.92. That's a $7 push, right? All right. Once again, look, what did we get? We got about a $7 push on the breakout. Okay. Typically, the point being is typically when you get your breakouts, you'll take a level, a range, right? Top and a bottom. And the difference between that top and the bottom is typically your breakout range that you get once you break out. And then you'll get a little bit of a pullback and it'll go about halfway that you have kind of to a 50-50 line. And then you'll see if you can hold that level and then you'll break for another double of what you had. So from right here, that would be about right there, right? So we're looking at about a $4 push to the downside. So we got the $7 push right here, probably looking at about a range right here, about a pullback, about 103. We probably could go short PDD over the next couple of weeks, expecting a 103, 104, you know, push, retest of support. And then that would be if we held that line, that would be our new level of resistance, because this would now act as support, right? That would be new resistance. And then we would push on up for another half distance. That would be our breakout. Just a little strategy right there. A little battle plan. So, you know, yeah, I wouldn't mind going short on PDD, riding it for about $2 or $3 to the downside, expecting to hit support and expecting it to hold support and push back up for similar amount, the $7 push from that point up towards the 110. PLTR, hey, shares and leaps are looking good, folks. If you're part of the TWR Market Warrior, you guys already know we've been long PLTR for a minute. We got leaps out in 2024. We got leaps out in 2025. I don't even know if I've got some out in 2026. If they have them, I got leaps out in 2026. I guarantee you. I definitely got shares long, man. I've been buying shares on PLTR anytime this thing was on the dippity dip, man. I got shares all over the place. So we're long PLTR. I like it right here. I think it's a push. This would be a good opportunity as long as the market holds. We're probably looking at a push towards 20. Last time it wanted to go to 20. It failed it. This time, I think we get it going towards 20. AMD pushing hard. Liking this. This one probably got a little bit of a fight in it. Let's look at a little chart long out. All right, here's AMD. We got some room. We can go. So we're about right here. Looking at about 108. Probably even push a little higher because it's supported over here. Probably can get about 109, 110 maybe. So yeah, we got about a $4 push to the upside on AMD that we can see off of this breakout pattern here. You know, we broke out. We've been paying attention to this chart for a minute, and we broke out just like we thought we would. You can see the charts, you know, the lines that we had, right? You know, we had the entry level, we had our box of consolidation down here over range, and we were looking at our bottom candlestick tower pattern, our top, and we were like, you know what, second time's a charm. Came back up, held this, pushed. So now it's looking to break out. And we're heading into earnings season. So, you know, this thing's probably going to run, I would think, probably towards 115, as long as everything stays pretty okay. NU's popping, man, everything's popping. NU's popping. I like NU for share accumulation at this price. Yeah, absolutely. Not much of a derivative type of play, anything. But yeah, most definitely share accumulation and trading shares on MU. I'd be looking for buying in MU right here and probably looking for a trade towards $8.50. That's where I'd be looking at. I got my lines up here for NU, sorry. Be looking at about the $8 range, 8.30 maybe, but we're about to push 7.40, 7.75. Could be a decent trade. I mean, you went in at shares, bought 100 shares. That'd be an all right trade right there. You don't have to trade. Good thing about shares too is if the trade goes south, you know, you can always hold on to them, and most likely this thing's going to go up over the time, right? Options have expiration dates. So I do like this one. Share accumulation is my preferred method, and in my opinion, the best case scenario for this trade. NIM looks like pretty good. Probably long position. It looks like we got a pretty decent cup forming on NIM. Probably will get the handle here soon. I like NIM. We just cleared our shorter EMAs, right? We're looking for our cross above our 50, but we got price action that's starting to peak above the 50. So I'm a big fan on NIM. I think NIM long towards 40 is a good idea. So that's about, a $2-3 move. NIM long towards 40. Let's look at contracts. Calls, yeah. There's the volume at it's decent volume over here. Yeah, right there. Not bad at all. 20 delta theta ratio, good. Volume's okay. We can go a little bit closer and get a little something, but I wonder where the volume's at. That has low volume. I wonder if people are pushing out to November. No, no one pushing out in November. Okay. What about closer? Where's the volume at, people? There it is. Right there. There's the contract. There's the 40. See, people had the same idea to push to 40 right here. There's the volume, and there's the volume. But if volume's here on this 40, it's 23. Give ourselves a little bit of time. What's an extra $20? That other one still has volume, right? Which means if we start making money going into that period, we're most likely going to be able to get out of our trade on that one. I like it. So that's a trade I'd be looking to 20 October or 27 October to $40 call on them. Looks like a good idea to me. Baba popping. I like Baba for a push towards 90. I think it's time. It's been beat up, man. I like Baba for a push to 95. Anything under 100, I think it has the juice to go back up to 95, hit resistance, probably pop back down, but it's been beat up pretty hard right here. I think we get the juice, we get the squeeze, we get the push towards 90, probably hit resistance, see if we can hold, and then it'll make the decision at the battles on whether we can hold and go climb higher, or we come back and we make a new lower low. But Baba towards 90, I like it. It's a trade I went ahead and got into myself. I pushed it out on the text message alert. So the text message people, you guys got that. So Baba, you guys hearing it from me. We long. BP, not my preferred one. I've made money off of BP. I prefer to trade XOM or CVX, but BP is a good one. It just moves a little differently. It doesn't move as quick. I think out of this area though, BP will trail XOM. So BP, right? There's XOM, BP. All right, Shell. CVX. All right, see, they're all kind of similar. Oh, CVX isn't, but the other ones were. So yeah, I'd be going for BP would be okay. I think you get a push. I think you're gonna break to 38, maybe 39 on BP before you hit the resistance. Meta. Boom, explosive. What were we talking about on Meta, man? We said Meta was going to push 315, didn't we? We said that like the other day, didn't we? We did. Yep. It's on its way. I think it's going towards there and attacking. So yeah, man, making a good move on the day, and our call options are killing it. Square popping from the bottom. Probably time to go long on Square. taking a little gamble. I wouldn't be going too far along. You can't go, $51, $60, man. It's not there yet. But I think go a little outside the money, probably push about 57, maybe 50. I think 50's pushing it, but I wouldn't mind going about $5 out the money. 47 would be where I'd go. Pushing out. Let's see what we got. All these I'm looking towards, the 27th October. You want to give yourself plenty of time, right? 45. Well, of course, 48 got the volume right there. That's the one. That's the one, actually. We might even get in that trade right now. Let's see what we got. I need a bag right now. I just need a bag. I just need a bag right now. Yeah. See if I get a little bit better price on this one. I'd like to get a little closer with the similar price. I wouldn't mind this one dumping a little bit closer, dumping under 100, but we'll see about that. I'll look at that one. Definitely square is something I'm paying attention to. Could go with the 50. Could go with the 50. It's a little further out the money, but we're giving ourselves plenty of time, right? But take a look at Uber. Uber looks good. Looks good for a push up towards 47. How are options on Uber? Yeah, 48. You decent one. 49, 50. 50 would be okay. That's in the $5 range right there. Delta Theta, all right. Open interest, yeah. This be okay one. I think if Uber made another push to the upside, the volume would increase on the day. People would be going towards this one, but a $5 push on Uber, it's definitely in the range of movement. This would be the preferred one. It has the volume, of course, that you would be looking at the 48. Disney, we're long Disney. Disney popped. All right, we're long towards 85, I think. 85 is our goal. Microsoft popped. We had a 325 call. Absolutely just crushed that, and we're in the money on our call options, man. So fantastic. I think we're on our way to about 330 on Microsoft. Microsoft would be something I'd look for a swing trade for a breakout too. Can't go as far out on the Microsoft because it costs a little bit more, but all this has volume. Look at this, the 340. That's a little too far out. I think people are reaching with that one, but 335. Yeah, I could see that. 35. Yeah, absolutely. It's a little too far, but right here, yeah, I like it. NVDA. What we got? Premiums are so expensive on NVDA. Look at this stuff. Look at this. 15,000. I mean, people are spending huge amounts of money on NVDA, man. This one right here, this 495. That's got the volume right there. Got the volume, cheap. 490 be something I'd be interested in. Maybe it's a little, NVDA moves. It's a little outside of the money, more so than I'd like to go. I'd probably want to stay a little bit closer within $20. NVDA, probably I'd be looking at this one. All right. All right, guys. I looked at pretty much everything I wanted to look at. Oh, Tesla. Let's look at Tesla before we get over. Here's 6. Look at that. Look at that volume over here. 255 calls. Boom. Crazy. But I wouldn't mind looking at Tesla into next week. We're looking at 280 calls. Pretty decently priced, right? 13,000 volume there. That's okay. That'd be the trade. That's within the range. That's a $20 move. I mean, Tesla can move $20 in a week. I mean, it's done it before. Look where it was at. Where are we at here? Where's this? 10-4, right? We started the week on the 2nd. All right, right here. All right. The lowest point of that day, 240, right? And within 1 week, highest point, 263. So yeah, $23 push in 1 week. Absolutely. Yeah. We can make that 280. Sure. So that'd be a contract I would look for right there. 280 pushing out a week. I think as long as we push in the right direction, we'd make some money off of that. It'd be a good one. All right, guys, that's all I got for you, man. Here we go. Put on my screen so you guys can see I'm a real person. Hey, appreciate you guys coming on the week with Traders War Room this week, man. We made an absolute killing. Okay, a lot of the market warriors out there did their thing. We appreciate you guys showing your loyalty and support, man. We know that you guys can choose any other platform out there. Some of them have pros, some of them have cons, but I think, and this isn't just because I own it, but I think that Traders War Room offers something that the others don't. Okay, we a little bit older client, older owning and operating that run it. That makes it a little bit more of a professional type of setting. We really care about what we're doing. Customer service is important to us. We have the old school values. Also, we have something for everyone. Okay, it's not just a one-stop shop. We truly have a mixed realm of subject matter experts that cover something. When I notice there's a discrepancy in something that we have, I go out there and I search for things to fix it and to find things. Okay, and as you can see, recently we had some changeover and some staffing. When we find that there's a discrepancy amongst the platform as well, we're very quick and very swift and decisive with our actions to eliminate the discrepancies and stuff like that. So definitely, if you become a TWR market warrior, you're coming home to a great clan of market warriors, a community. We have a community inside of a community. Okay, so, some of my people that started off with me from the very beginning are now leaders inside of the TWR and have their own followings inside of it. That's what it's all about. We got the Snow Gang, we got the TWR Pickers, we got the TWR Law Dogs. Okay, they were just created out of the blue because people aligned themselves with one of the seniors that were amongst the ranks, and they just started creating and evolving. So I appreciate you guys for being part of the team. As always, we're going to go out there. We're going to destroy the market. I gave you guys some good ideas of what I'm looking at. Square, I'm also looking at PayPal. Tesla is always a good one. All the big market caps. We're going to look to see, some bullish continuation. Expect a little sell-off towards the end of the market day. And then look for some calls swinging over the weekend, expecting some bullish continuation. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I'll see you in the platform on the trading floor, and I'll catch you guys at that bell ringing. And remember, tomorrow we got the tech video. I'll push that out, and hit me up on the social medias. So other than that, if you guys are ready, follow me. Let's go to war together, team. Traders War Room. Catch y'all later. Hang on, I got a question first. Hey, appreciate you guys. Live stream, appreciate you.